Hello guys. So today I just thought of reviewing these two scanning tools. So one is I have the launch, the X431 V and the Autel Maxisys 906 BT. So let's see what is present inside, and maybe we can first compare the boxes. So let's see. So this one, it looks to be the Autel. It's a bigger one. It looks to be a big, really very big one compared to the launch. And yeah, even I just opened two of the products, so it is not just an open review. So I just thought of showing what it has. Okay, let's first proceed with launch. Let's keep the Autel on the other side. Okay, so here we go. So this launch, it has all the connector. It's launch 431 V Pro. So this one has the scanning tool, and just has the connector, and it has all the connectors as same they have mentioning that it has a different connectors for connecting all the different models of the vehicles. I don't think so we will be definitely going to use all those models. Those are I think for some old cars. Let's see what we have inside this one. So yeah, it has again a lot of cables as I mentioned, and it has the US plug point that we have, and also as I got these items, it's actually they were mentioning these are global items, it is not only specific for US, like both of these, the Autel and launch, they both were it is not only for the US market, it is actually for all over the they're mentioning they claims actually it works for all the cars in the world. So in launch actually it has a different adapters to charge the tablet, it has the U connector, and it has I don't know what is this about, and it has a separate adapter for US. So we are not required to purchase anything more to connect to charge the tablet. And yeah, along with that they have given this EL50448 some TPMS reset tool. I think this is a free product which has been given to this. And what else it has? So and this one, it's just an extension cable. I think it's a male female to the OBD connector, which we can connect with this. And it's just a small piece of, I think it's a Lenovo tablet. It has camera, and it is, yeah, so it just looks like a regular the Android tablet that everyone is using, and it doesn't look anything different. Just has some few softwares in it. I think this is the one we just need to use it to connect do any scanning. Let's see what the Autel has first, then we will go into these softwares. Yeah, definitely this is a major one. This looks so bulky compared to the launch. Launch looks like something the smaller one compared to this, but it's up to the, I don't know whether this boxes will help or all the connectors will help, because mostly what we need is the software and the connector to connect it. So let's open this. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So again, launch, let me just show you what it has. Sorry, Autel. So yeah, so it has all the connectors that needs to be connected to all set of cards, and it has the charging cable, This is a charger cable. It looks like it's a 12 volt 1.2 amps, and that one is like 5 volt, and it just has a US connector. I don't think so it has any other connectors. And let's see. Okay, so it has some manuals. I think launch also has the manuals. I never showed that. So this is another connector. It connects the VCI and the tablet, maybe for the first time connection. I don't think so this is needed. Yes, it's a Bluetooth. I think you can able to connect it. And this one, yeah, this is pretty useful one. I think what is it? Yeah, so this is like a cigarette lighter charger to connect to your tab. It is too. Okay, this is a small one compared to the launch, and it has the lights. Definitely this lights will helpful because when I think when I try to fit this inside the car, maybe under the dash, definitely it will be dark, so it's definitely will be helpful for us to connect it. Okay, so here is the Autel scanning tool. Yeah, the tablet, so it definitely looks so heavy than launch. It definitely looks so professional because the launch it just has a tablet, and it was just surrounded by the plastic cases, and it has been covered. Let's see what it has. So it has the buttons, the power button, it has a headphones, it has a USB, HDMI, power input, and it has two other items like it has the OTG connector, and also it has the micro SD card slot, which you can just increase it. I think in launch you cannot open it. You don't have these micro SD slots outside. I think anywhere outside. I think you need to just open all the back of it, then you can able to extend it. You can just need to put it. I see some videos about it. I didn't open mine. So about this one, so definitely this is heavy, and if you see here, this tablet is just made for this software. It was not designed for any other regular use like launch. We can just use it as a tablet. For any other purpose we can just do, we can just install any other apps in it. It has a Google Play. We can able to install any of the apps, but this one I'm not really sure whether we should able to install it or we cannot install anything, because it doesn't have the Google Play on it by default. And if you go to add a account, it doesn't have anything. Like it just has a corporate, and it has an IMAP. It doesn't have a Google account. But I think I'm not really sure. Maybe we have to explore it a little bit more to see like whether I could able to install it. And other than that, has the Maxis tool, pretty good solid tool. This is software which is we'll go into it a little deeper, and I will show you like what it does, maybe what it has, like what is the coverage it has, like what are the vehicles it supports, and what are the models it supports, like both Autel and Maxis, Autel and the launch. We can compare it and see which one has most coverage, or which is the coverages that we may needed. Let's see. That's it about these two items. When opening the product, it more or less looks same, just some Autel is heavier than launch, and tablet looks Autel definitely looks to be a masterpiece compared to the launch. But we'll see like how the software does the job. That's the end product that we needed. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now let's go into this two tablets, like the softwares mainly, the Maxis and the launch. Let's see like what are the vehicles it has a coverage. As I mentioned, this is a global product, that's what they claim, So you can able to diagnose any sort of cause in the world. Like you can use it for European, you can use it for US cars, you can use it for Asian cars, Chinese cars, Australian models. So this one should be definitely should be working for all sort of vehicles. So in this video I'm definitely not going to show like what are the functions it has mainly, what it does, how to do that, like any programming or any kind of diagnosis. I'm not showing anything like that, so I'm just showing like what are the coverage it has, like what it can able to do. So this one, let's go with the Autel first. Let me okay, so let me go to the Autel first and see like what it has. So this one, I just went into this Maxis, and it has diagnosis, it has service, it has ADAS. ADAS is nothing but it's an alignment tool, which if you have the alignment tool, then you can use this software. I think it can connect it, and shop manager. So you can see like what are the vehicles that you have scanned and the workshop information, and you can also add the customer information. More or like it just use we can use it, it's like a my minimal function that we can just manage the customer and the vehicle that we have serviced. And it has settings just do with like just units that you can change it to English or metrics, and the updates, like if you have any updates, then all the updates that latest updates that you need to do, you can do it. Then from here you have a data manager, you have VCA manager. VCA manager is nothing but just connecting between the tool and sorry, not the tool, the OBDII connector and this tablet, and the support and remote quick link. So the other one is I think the digital inspection we have. This is you can able to connect the external camera and the inspection camera, and you should able to view it from here. And the functional viewer, access, and remote diagnosis. This is something both like launch and Autel has both of this. Actually they were claiming like you can able to remotely diagnosis if the OBD the VCA connector is connected to the vehicle. You should able to see it like 1000 miles or whatever it is. You can able to do it. You can able to scan the vehicle and give the remote support. They just claims that it connects to the satellite and comes back. I'm not sure like how that works. Maybe we have to give a try sometime. So let's go into this service. So what it has. So it mainly has lots and lots, like oil reset, EBD, TPMS, BMS, brake bleed, after treatment, immobilizer, key injection, suspension, throttle, what is this, window, roof, seats, odometer, language change, headlamps, tire change, size, deck. So it's more or less it just able to we can able to reset any of these services. I think it's not every service is available for all the cars, but most of them it should be having. Let me just go back and diagnosis. Let's see like what are the cars it supports. So as I mentioned, like it has mostly all the cars. Like it has the US, it has Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ford, GM. European, it has most of the all the cars. It has, coming to Asian, it has all the Indian cars: Tata, Maruti Suzuki, Daewoo, Mahindra, Mitsubishi, Nissan, and Subaru, Suzuki, Proton, Daihatsu. I think the Prota and Parodia, these two are, I think these are Malaysian cars, and most of them are Japanese cars. and these Tata and Mahindra and Maruti Suzuki. I think this is specific for India, and some Korean cars, Hyundai, Kia, Sasang. I don't know how to pronounce that, and it has all the Japanese model Acura, Daihatsu, Toyota, Lexus, Sicon, Mazda, Infiniti, Nissan. It has a separate one, Nissan GTR, Samsung. Where the Nissan? Do we have Nissan here? Oh, the original Nissan is here. GTR, they have something specific, and it has a Daewoo. And China, it has some short. Actually, it has a lot of Chinese cars also. I have not downloaded it, as I'm not definitely going to use that for now. But it can be downloadable at any time whenever that you need it. And yeah, I think I'm not really sure whether after 1 year of subscription you could able to download it. But if you're end of the year, maybe just download it and keep for maybe in case if you need something needs to be done in the future. Yeah, you can able to do it. So I think these cars like let's go into the Dodge. This model especially, the 906BT, you are not required to have the connector connected to the vehicle to go into see like what is the coverage it has. So just given the manual selection to see like what are the cars it has. So 2019, so it has lots and lots like Renegade, so all the Chrysler models, sorry, the Dodge models, Challenger and Cherokee. Let's come out. Sure, you want to exit, yeah. So the Jeep, we have so manual selection. So 2018, so it has most of the Jeep. Like I'm just going into the Ram 1500. Okay. Okay, so it just comes into it. It doesn't require to connect at this moment. So hot functions, like see like how many hot functions it can able to. So it's almost supporting like 12 functions, tire pressure, immobilizer, reading everything, almost everything I can call it as. And the next one, I just go to the some Asian models because a lot of folks have some doubts. Even I have really doubt like whether this it connects to the Tata, Maruti Suzuki and Mahindra, because since it's a global, and they have some specific the Indian models, they already have some kind of the some kind of they have a separate product for India. So I was just really doubt, and the Autel claimed they have everything, and even for launch actually they have said the 431 V Pro definitely will be having all the support of the Indian cars. The Indian software is installed in it. So let's see like what Autel has for Tata. Going into Tata, yeah, see here. So it has most of the models that I know: the Nano, Bolt, Tigo, Just, Indica, Vista, Mazda, Indigo, Tiger, everything. Like I'm just even the Sumo, Aria, Storm, Hexa. So I'm just going to Safari, the very old I think models. So diesel. So it has a 3-liter engine. So let's see what it has. Yes. So hot function. Yeah, it supports the injector, so which is a good thing. Like I think it doesn't have any immobilizer or anything. Let's go into the Safari 2.2 Daikon model. I came out. So Safari diesel 2.2 Daikon. Yes, hot functions. It has a ABS brake bleed, injector, steering, which is good. And let's go for some latest models. like oh no, so yeah, let's go for some latest models. I can go for the Hexa. I think that's one of the latest model. Just go for the top end XT 4x4, and yes, so hot functions. So I have an oil reset, brake bleed, immobilizer key, ejector throttle. So mostly like what Autel has, like whatever the functions which is displayed here, if the vehicle is supported, then this functionalities will be working for that. So it has good number of support for data. I think most of the vehicles it has. Let's go into the Maruti Suzuki and see what is here. So manual function. So it looks like a good number of coverage: A star, Alto, all the A series, B series, C series, and Desire, Ertiga S team, and they were coming. Maruti is quite a long time in India, so they have a lot. Go into the mm, let's go into the Wagoner and see like what it supports. Just going for this model. Others, I think this is a very old one. Let's see like what support it has. Loading. Yes, hot functions, immobilizer key and steering, which is good. It has some coverage on it. So diagnosis, actually it is common for all the vehicles. So whatever the vehicle models it has, all the items, for all the vehicles we could able to do the diagnosis. So no worries about it. So it's about the special functions, which is very important, because that's why we are getting these tools, or the diagnosis can, any maybe a $10 tool can do that mostly, most of the stuffs. So let's see what this model has. Okay, so this is Alto. So hot functions, immobilizer keys. So let's see for some higher end models of Maruti what it has. Ciaz, Ertiga IS team, reverse shift. Okay, I just go for the Ciaz. So I just go this model, AVB D. I don't know whether the D indicates the diesel model of it. So with ISG, okay, so hot functions, loading. Yeah, it has oil reset, TPMS, immobilizer key injection, steering. Pretty good coverage, definitely. And going back to Mahindra, what it has. So it has classified into two, Mahindra and Mahindra Renault. I think they have the old model, the Logan. I think it has a support for Logan too. And if you see here, most of the vehicles like Bolero, Scorpio, the latest Marazzo, Xylo, Thar, everything. I think it has support for everything almost. Maxi Pro, E, Verito, Getaway. So let's go for the Bolero first, and they just go for the top end model. And no, I don't have that. I don't know why it is asking for that. Yeah, hot function, so it has an injector function for that. Doesn't have any immobilizer keys. And Bolero pickup, hot functions, it has some DFP and injector. So I'm just coming to Scorpio, S11, it's a top end hotkey. It has everything almost: battery, brake bleed, ABS brake bleed, immobilizer key injection, steering, DMFs, which is good. XUV 500, hot functions, so it has all the same like what Mahindra has, what Scorpio has. So some will go for some pickup trucks, the old ones, or I'll go for Renault. Yeah, the Logan is there, the control unit, auto scan. So it has 4 engine ABS, airbag, pretensioner, variable PAS, UCH. I don't know what is UCH. So yeah, that's pretty much. Actually, it has all the 3 cards. It has a good support on those. And what else it has? Suzuki, Isuzu. It has an Isuzu models of the Isuzu. Asia, India, manual function. Oh, it has a 2017, 16, 15. D-Max. They have MUX, which is also good. Let's see what is for MUX. It has a lot of options. Hot functions. Oh, it has for immobilizer, key injector, steering, and cylinder, which is good. Pretty much good coverage. Let's close this guy and let's see like what launches, how the coverage, the launch. Okay, it's clear, guys. I think it's clear. Let me switch off that. Okay, so yeah, so it's almost pretty much clear. So let's see, let's quickly go into this tab. So this tab actually, it has everything. Like it has an Play Store, so you can just download and install any software. And let's go into this one. So here we go. So we have here also, we have a good number of functionalities. Like we go to reset functionalities. I think it has 15 of it: brake reset, oil reset, SAS, battery bleeding, ABS bleeding, electronic throttle control, TPMS reset, TPF, AFS reset, gear learn, gearbox. Gear learn is a good thing because some of the times when you are setting the timings, it is definitely needed. Gearbox, immobilizer, injection, sunroof, it has a sunroof, suspension reset. So let's go into few American models. Like it has most of the time Buick, Cadillac, Chevys. I think the Buick, Cadillac, Chevrolet all comes under the GM in the Autel, but here actually they have given everything separate, like Fiat, Brazil, Dodge, Chrysler, Ford. So Jeep, everything has been just taken out. That's it. So mostly they have the function for everything. Okay, just make some noise to take the VCA out from the vehicle. They don't want us to forget that. Okay, so then from the European side, yeah, we have most of the everything: the Fiat Abarth, the Alfa Romeo, Audi, Bentley, BMW, Bugatti, Citroen, Fiat, Lamborghini, everything. I think everything has been separated out. Like going to Skoda. Okay. Okay, so system selection. So okay, so just going into the Tata Indian and see like what it has. Tata Indian. Okay, so it has some divisions like passenger car, Indica, Indico, Mazda, Tiger, utility. It has Aria, Hexa, Safari, Storm, Sumo, which is good coverage. Like I'm just going into Hexa because that's the one we have went inside. The same XT 4x4 model. Here we have EMS, engine management, airbag, ABS, immobilizer, BCM, IC, Informat. It has little bit pretty much same, and maybe I feel it has little bit more compared to the Autel. Safari also we went like a 3 liter. It has engine management, but there we have able to see the let's disconnect this. it has, I think, injection module. Mostly it may also have, like, let's go to the Maruti. So Maruti, new menu, old menu. So it has a lot of different searches, select manually, others. So passenger car, it has a shift, alto, ignis, lot of Wagoners, shift, some SUV, Vitara, and it has something called as cancel. Sorry, it has something called as old module. Like what is that? Sorry guys, it's taking some time. Yeah, okay. So here the Maruti 800, Zen, Alto, Baleno, S-Team, Honda. Like let's go to. So it has an 800. It has an engine control, immobilizer, everything. And for Baleno engine control module, it has as same as the Autel. For all the cars, it does the diagnosis, basic diagnosis. It covers, but the special functions is the pretty much important for us. So it has most of the stuff, all the models. So this actually we don't have much information in the online, like what models covers this Malaysia and Indian cars. Especially this one, they have confirmed the 431V. They claim that 431 Pro Mini don't have these kind of cards, all these Indian cards and Malaysian cards. But the 431 V Plus, they mentioned, sorry, not V Plus, it's a 431 V Pro. It has this cards, and V Plus, whatever the sellers or whatever the company that I have reached out to, they are not very clear that they have all the support for all the cards. So but yeah, V Plus actually it supports the 24 volt if you could able to serially connect with some other connector, but this one doesn't. But if you are just with the cars, then I think V Pro, which is the good one, it is quite little cheaper, maybe an 100 or 200 bucks cheaper than the V Plus, and it serves your purpose. I think that's pretty much about the coverages that I thought of showing it to you guys. And this software, it again, as I told, it has some other applications which you can it has some other functionalities. I think it doesn't have the customer management and your workshop management, but so pretty much both looks the similar based on the functions. And if you guys have any doubt, just put some comment on it. I can reply back, or if you want some more updates on the reviews, yeah, I can do it. Yeah, mostly that's pretty much from today for this today's video. Thank you guys.